street food, the food we eat every day when we're on the go. Now, it used to have a bad reputation for being cheap and nasty, but not anymore. Good morning. Thank you very much. I'm Andy Bates, and from my stall in Whitecross Street, London, I can see the street food scene exploding. Street food is about delicious and tasty treats you can eat on the go. I'm a venison burger, please, then. This type of cuisine is my life, my work, and my passion. I want to get out there and soak up the magic of this street food revolution that's happening right now. My journey around the UK has brought me to the capital city of London. It's here. The street food revolution has finally begun, thanks mainly to social networking sites and the vast array of food blogs, spreading the good word. But working alongside the internet is the age-old food markets where we can find some amazing culinary delights. The Real Food Market on London's South Bank is testament to that. The Real Food Festival on the South Bank is all about championing sensational street food. There's one lady that's not only providing great food, but produced it in a really unique way. Nicola Smith set up Healthy Yummies 9 years ago, bringing ethically sourced, seasonal British produce to the street food revolution. Excuse me, Nicola. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Wow, how are you?
Fancy finding you by the booze stall?
Oh, don't start.
What are you up to?
I was just sampling everyone's wares, actually. It's my favourite bit of market day, going around saying hello to everyone, and especially
Yes,
Charlotte.
Thank you, Charlotte. Nick, what do you think of the calibre of the street food scene at the moment?
It's incredible. I think it's just come on leaps and bounds since, obviously, the days of the sort of hot dog dudes on street corners, you know, and a perfect example of that is our friends from Jacob Ladder over here.
Hi there, how you doing?
It's a burger, but with their own meat from their own farm. It's all traceable, with the most incredible Stichelton cheese. It's all about ingredients, and I think keeping things really simple. It's exactly what we're doing with our scallops.
I want to eat your scallops. Can we try them?
You won't forget it.
I won't. Come on, take me away.
Come on, then.
Coming up, Nicola gives me the tips to cook the perfect scallop.
The lemon juice and the butter works perfectly together.
I get tongue-tied over some American pies. Looks like a cookie, but you can feel it's just... And create a beautiful British classic to take to market. Welcome back. I'm scouring some of London's booming food markets to discover some of the best street food that's out there. Earlier, I was inspired by Jamie's Street Food to produce a pulled pork feast. Heaven on a plate. Later, I'm excited by a stall of street treats. Wow, look at this. Cakes and cookies and everything I dream of. And add an American twist of bread and butter pudding. But right now, I'm going to cook a gourmet street dish with Nicola Smith at her food stall, Healthy Yummies. Nicola, what are we cooking?
We are cooking dived scallops from West Bay, celeriac puree, Gloucester roll spot bacon and seashore vegetables.
This is Nicola's dived Dorset scallops with celeriac puree, bacon and seashore veg.
Here we've got some sea aster that has got a really nice bite to it. Slightly salty, slightly lemony, but it has a really nice texture. Get a little bit of oil in the pan. Salt and pepper up the scallops.
Right. So these are literally caught yesterday, yeah?
They're as fresh as you can get. What's incredible about scallops is if you actually get the meat out of the shell straight away, you've probably got about 10 days on them.
10 days?
10 days,
mine.
yeah. It's amazing.
So into this...
This is some celeriac, and we just cook that down slowly in milk with some thyme, a little bit of bay, some nutmeg and just a little bit of garlic. Right, can you turn those two over, please? Get a bit of salt and pepper on them.
You're behind the game, girl. I've seasoned both sides.
You haven't?
Yeah.
Have you really? OK,
right.
all right, apology.
That's all right. So tell me about scallops. What's the perfect way to cook a scallop?
You need to get the pan really, really hot and just sear them. They are so easy, and I think people get really scared about cooking scallops and fish in general. You literally just want to show it to the pan. Roughly about a minute
on each side.
OK, once they go over, we then add a little bit of bacon.
Right, so the bacon looks part cooked at the moment. How have you done that?
It is. It's just part cooked, just to get the cooking process going, because obviously once you get to this stage, you've got very little time before the dish is finished. So you don't want to have to wait for the bacon to cook. And if you could get a couple of shells for me.
Yep, certainly.
And put in a spoonful of the puree.
Just into it,
We're just ready to finish the dish off by adding a little bit of butter.
Nothing wrong with that ever, is there?
Nothing wrong with that. The seashore veg. Got the sea purslane going in there and the sea beet. And then we're just going to finish this dish off with a little bit of lemon juice. The lemon juice and the butter work perfectly together. And that's it.
So, for a quick recap, to make the celeriac puree, dice the celeriac and slowly cook down in milk with thyme, bay leaf, nutmeg and garlic. Once softened, puree. Then for the scallops, season and pan fry, around 1 minute each side. And add some pre-fried bacon, butter and the sea veg. Then with a little lemon, flambé to serve. For all the recipes and everything you need to know about street feasts, go to foodnetwork.co.uk.
Scallop, straight on top, puree, and then all these lovely juices. It's the scallop juice, the butter, sea purslane, bacon.
Oh, see, what I really like about this is this puree is just really... Everything about it just works. Bacon and scallop is amazing. I love anything puree. Texture puree is really comforting, isn't it?
It is comforting, yeah.
In one whole scallop.
Down you go.
This is the closest I've ever tasted to fine dining on the street, and it's Nicola's thing, and it's amazing. It's healthy yummies. Thank you so much. Should we see what the public think?
OK, who would like to try a scallop?
Go, sir.
A combination of flavours. Very good.
It's delicious.
Fantastic.
Friday to Sunday, all year round, the Real Food Festival in the heart of London offers an amazing array of culinary delights. Some, though, selling street food at markets has been the start of something a whole lot sweeter. This is David Muniz and David Lesniak, who started out Cider Tarts when they moved across the pond, from New York to London. David, wow, look at this.
Hello. Hey, how are you?
Cakes and cookies and everything I dream of. What first got you started then?
Missing home, really.
Yeah.
I think when we moved here, we just missed home when we started baking for things that we were nostalgic for.
So where'd you cook all the stuff?
We cook all the stuff back at our store on Shizukai Road.